Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Oh, I'm not going to miss it.
We have a real
Well,
fan favorite
this is
versus
Jay.
Samoa Joe.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I can't
two
wait
of
to
the
see
best
these two
Ring of
go at
Honor
it.
World Champions in Ring of Honor set to do battle one more time. If you don't know their history, these two men have met at Ring of Honor way before Samoa Joe went to WWE. And honestly, I could say that these two men are really the best Ring of Honor World Champions. I mean, when you think about it, Samoa Joe's Ring of Honor World Championship reign was at, what, 645 days. That's probably the longest that nobody's ever held. And Samoa Joe, I'm very, very surprised. Any other way, why not have two men, two former Ring of Honor World Champions set to do battle here in the city of Philly? And here comes Jay Lethal. If I can read the shirt there. Let's get this match underway. Lethal's a former Ring of Honor. Here we go!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 233 pounds, Jay Lethal.
This match is going to be exciting.
The greatest first generation wrestler of Ring of Honor. And I gotta tell you, he's really starting to become the best Ring of Honor star of all time. I mean, he's a former Ring of Honor World Champion, former Ring of Honor Television Champion. He's actually the guy who held both titles at the same time. And so far, he's listed as one of the best Ring of Honor World Champions. But he's going up against an old friend to catch up with during his time in Ring of Honor. Well, I think 2004, 6, I don't know. Lethal on the way here. And here comes the former Ring of Honor World Champion in his own right, Samoa Joe.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
Here we go. Singles action
Samoa
underway.
Joe, the Samoan submission machine, on his way to the ring.
You have to appreciate that. Indeed he is.
Samoa Joe, he's actually a former Ring of Honor World Champion, and no lie, he is actually the guy who had the most incredible reign at 645 days. That's the longest reign that anybody has ever held when it comes to the Ring of Honor World Championship. Samoa Joe, you know, I really gotta admit, Samoa Joe, he's really quite the best athlete, former X Division champion, former TNA champion. The bell rings, and here we go. Two old rivals. Look at this two battle, and Joe off the bat with the belly to belly. But Jay Lethal, though, off the bat, these two men pulling off big-time maneuvers here. Joe dropping Lethal down. These two men are former Ring of Honor World Champions, and they are truly the best at what they do. And when you look at Jay Lethal, You look at him as simply a future star here. Samoa Joe? Yeah. And Joe, big time maneuver. Big time knee. I really gotta admit, Samoa Joe in his best years, he's done everything. He went to Ring of Honor. He became Ring of Honor World Champion. Power slam by Joe. He became the longest reigning Ring of Honor World Champion at 645 days. Another power slam by Joe. Then he went to TNA, then he went to TNA/GFW, and there he became an X Division champion and had one of the greatest undefeated streaks of all time until he was defeated by Kurt Angle back in Genesis in 2006. Joe went on to become TNA World Champion back in 2008 and became the TNA's Grand Slam Champion. Off the ropes. Spine buster by Lethal. Lethal in a cover, and Joe is able to kick out only at one. And Joe right to the head of Joe, and Lethal to the top. What could this be?
I wonder what the view's like from up there.
Can it be? Went for the exhale, but no. Lethal stopping Joe right in his tracks. And Joe, oh, gutbuster.
Look at this.
Yeah, cover now.
Man, we got a lot of match left.
Let's just hope Samoa Joe's stamina can hold up. And it's Samoa Joe executing the reversal.
Yeah, Samoa Joe got things going his way now.
And Joe drops him down. I really do gotta admit, there are some of the best people who went from Ring of Honor to WWE. Samoa Joe, he was in Ring of Honor. Oh, he's going for his signature! His signature! Joe was gonna go for his signature, but apparently Lethal saw it coming. Lethal knows Joe was gonna go for that. That's how well these two know each other so well. They fought each other in Ring of Honor multiple times. And possibly Joe on the neck of Lethal here. Joe! Oh no! Lethal reverses! Lethal was able to reverse it! Uh-oh. Jump to the outside! Jump to the outside here!
Incoming! Incoming!
Here we go!
Look out!
Suicide dive! And Joe hits the barricade! Joe hitting the barricade right there! My God!
Oh, out of nowhere!
But Joe is able to react instinctively. Oh, gee!
He'll need to find a way to turn things around here. Well, these guys have been so tightly matched up until now, but this might be where that finally starts to change.
I mean, I don't want to talk about the guy, but I'm starting to think he's scared to get in the ring and compete like a man.
That wild strike found nothing but empty.
Another power slam from Joe.
Man, that's what you call
Two men who know each other so well, giving each other what they got here.
Nice reversal from Samoa Joe.
It's not easy to get the best of Samoa Joe.
Back in the ring we go.
I can't blame him.
I don't know if we've
Jump
seen
to the
that
back.
before. I mean, and his heartless attack continues.
Oh,
Man,
Joe though.
this is getting tough to watch.
Oh, knee to the back of Lethal there. Jeez.
He's showing no
Nope.
signs of letting up.
Lethal reverses.
And he gets out of the way.
Nope.
And there's a stiff clothesline.
Lethal now.
Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
And there's the elbow.
Elbow.
Trying to
Lethal! Is this what I think this is? Lethal injection! Lethal injection! Lethal injection by Jay Lethal! Shoulders down! What a match! Jay Lethal, what a win!
Here's your winner, Jay Little.
Jay Lethal stays undefeated here in WWE, and a big-time win over his former rival Samoa Joe. That's a big win. Stay tuned for more December to Dismember.